Today, I'm going to be making the Pillsbury Funfetti, the Elf on the Shelf cookie mixes. We have just a regular sugar cookie mix, a hot cocoa mix, and then we have a sugar cookie mix with peppermint candy cane bits. These were $2.79 each at Target, and you need 1 egg for each kit. And then you need 6 tablespoons of butter for the sugar cookie mixes, the regular sugar cookie and the peppermint. For the hot cocoa, you need 8 tablespoons of butter, and it needs to be softened butter, so you need to leave it out. You want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees, and you want to get a cookie sheet, and I've got a piece of the Reynolds parchment paper, the baking sheets. I've got a piece of that on there so that it won't stick. So I'm going to move that over to the side, and I'm going to show you what you get in each one of these, and then we'll go from there. So this is just a regular sugar cookie mix, and you can see that there's red and green sprinkles in there. And then your hot cocoa mix should be brown. I might see, yeah, there are some little red bits in there if you look real close. Little red pieces. Okay, and then the peppermint, this one should be a little bit different. It should have a little, yep, there we go. Okay, so the peppermint, it just looks white. But then in this package is where you get these little candy cane pieces. So they do give you a little extra in that one. So we are going to start with the regular sugar cookie mix. And I'm going to basically do the same thing 3 times. I'm introducing it now, but then you'll see me do it 3 times after it. I'm just going to speed it up. You want to, it says, for best results, butter should be completely softened or slightly melted. Then it tells you how to soften the butter. You want to beat the cookie mix, softened butter, and egg in a medium bowl. Mix until a soft dough is formed. So that's what we're going to do. And if you want to do this by hand, you can. It's just going to take more effort. If you've ever made sugar cookies by hand, then it just takes a little while.
Elbow grease.
Yeah, it takes some elbow grease to get that butter incorporated and to get all that powder mixed together. It says, form dough by rounded tablespoons, place onto ungreased baking sheet 2 inches apart. So again, I'm just showing you what I'm doing for this first one, and then we're going to do the same thing with the other 2 mixes. So I'm just literally using a spoon. I'm not even using a cookie scoop. And you're supposed to get 24 cookies. So I'm assuming they're supposed to be teeny tiny cookies. So that's how tiny I'm making them, because normally I make my cookies way
extra large.
Yes, way too big. So I'm going to, just for the video's sake, normally you would do this, you would fill up your entire pan, but because we're doing a review video of all 3, I'm gonna leave the 3 here, and then now we're gonna move on to the next one. The peppermint are a little bit different, so I'm going to show you this part. You open your packet, and you have all these little candy canes. You're going to pour them into a bowl, And then you're still going to take your dough and you're going to form it into a ball like this. And then you're gonna tap it onto the top of your sugar cookie and then put it on the parchment paper from there. So the directions say on all of these, they bake at the same temperature, 375, for 8 to 12 minutes. Since these are so small, I'm going to go for the lowest time, 8 minutes, but then when they come out, I'll let you know the total time they actually took. So here's the cookies. I started, the time was for 8 to 12 minutes. I actually let mine bake for 9 minutes because at 8 minutes, they still look like they were too doughy. So 9 minutes was perfect for me, and this is how they look. And your candy canes, look at that, that's hilarious. Your candy canes do stick. That's so cool looking how that worked. But what I'm curious about is, I made these so much smaller than I normally do, so I'm curious about the size. So it says the sugar cookie is supposed to be 18 grams. So I'm going to weigh this one in the middle because it looks perfect to me. We'll see how many grams it is.
Still too big.
Oh my gosh. Let me get the little one. That's just stupid.
That's
Oh my gosh. That's how little. I mean, I want you to look. That's how little of a cookie you get. That is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so let's look at this one is same thing, 18. So it must be this teeny tiny one, right? 16, 17. Almost perfect. That's just absolutely nuts to me. And then this one is 18. This is the smallest one, isn't it? You think? Look at that. Ooh, 22. Let's go again. 24. 24. Okay. Well, you just know you have to make teeny tiny cookies if you want to get 24 cookies. They have to be like the size for a toddler. So we're going to be trying the plain one first. The sugar cookie with candy bits. There is a little picture on the back here.
Make an apron or something.
Cut out and leave out. Your elf will know what to do.
Who do you bake with?
And it has a little apron and little cookies.
You could put this little cardboard apron on your elf on the shelf if you wanted to. Or you could go to the Walmart and buy an actual apron for costumes for it.
Yeah, but you've already paid for this. I mean,
yeah, but your kids are gonna look at it and go, cardboard. Cardboard apron.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. Okay, it says 24 servings in the container. As prepared, it's 100 calories a cookie for these little bitty baby cookies. I mean, think about it. You can eat an Oreo for like a regular Oreo is like 55 calories for a regular Oreo, not the.
I don't even think it's that much.
I
thought there were 70.
That's for the special one.
Oh,
I think
okay.
a regular Oreo is like 55
perfect.
calories.
Yeah.
And this is 100 calories. All right. It is pretty on the inside.
Hmm. Nice chewy texture. I do have to say, fun aside, this is actually a decent sugar cookie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I mean, it's a very basic sugar cookie, but it's still a good sugar cookie.
It
it's
is.
Buttery.
No.
It's nice.
It's very good. And honestly, it tastes exactly like that dough smelled. That dough, when I combined everything together, I thought, this smells really good. It smells very sweet. Mm-hmm. Smells like a vanilla. It just smells really good. Mm-hmm. It tastes exactly the same
Yeah.
as it smells. It's a really good sugar cookie.
I actually like it that it's not super thick because the thicker they are, the more flour-like they taste. And this is really good and thin. It doesn't taste like just flour.
Yeah.
I like that.
So
I would eat that.
So that's good. Pillsbury did a good job with that.
Yeah, you can make a tray of those. And
Okay, these are the hot cocoa, and they're 110 calories per cookie.
you know, they show an awful lot of white on there. And there's some white in there, but not much.
Yeah, they show the white, like chunks or
Chips
something.
or marshmallows
Let's see if I can figure out what marshmallow candy bits.
Okay, I gave
That's
you
what those
one.
are. Oh, so I got one.
And let me see if I can find them.
Cut out
There's
and
not many
leave
of them.
out. Again, your elf will know what to do. So if now he's got the apron from that one, he has little gloves from this.
And the baking sheet.
And yeah, well that
This-
one had cookies.
This one has the actual cookie.
This one has a baking sheet. Hilarious.
I don't know what the little signs are for. Do you dunk your cookies in milk? I don't know what's that supposed to do?
That's the male.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice cookie.
Mm-hmm.
It actually has a little saltiness to it too. It's not salty. It's just butter. You get a little bit of the butter and the salt in it.
I think it does taste. It's a chocolate cookie.
Yeah, but it's nice and sweet.
Yes, it's a sweet. Yes, it's sweet. It has a good flavor to it. If you wanted to, you could take 2 of them and put some frosting.
I
in
thought
the
that
center.
about the
Yeah,
sugar cookies.
you could put some frosting in the center and make sandwich cookies out of them if you wanted to.
It could be even more calories.
Those are yeah, those are very nice hot cocoa cookies. They
Yeah,
really are.
they're
There's
nice.
absolutely nothing wrong with them.
There's nothing like fancy about them, but there's
No,
also
but they're
nothing
good.
bad about them.
Yeah, so it's a good cookie.
Yep.
It's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Okay, so this is the peppermint candy cane, and this is 100 calories. And this, you don't get any cloves. You get a spatula. You get a spatula, and you get another cookie sheet.
Well, I guess once you've got the apron and the gloves, you really don't need much of them. You could be naked under that.
I think he's always wearing his red clothes.
He is.
He lives in
Or
his red
she.
clothes. Oh, that's really good. And I like the salt. You mentioned salt with the hot cocoa.
I've gotten salt in all of them.
I got
honestly.
salt with this one. So, I actually really like the flavor of the peppermint.
Got a little
I
crunchy
like the
pieces,
salt,
too.
and I love, yes, those little candy canes are crunchy, but they're not hard.
They're not like hard candy.
But they had a really nice crunch. Actually, this is my favorite one.
I like the cocoa one.
Because it's not overpowering. The peppermint's not overpowering.
No, it's just there.
It's just like a little highlight
Yep.
of it. And it's just a little accent of peppermint. Not too much at all. I honestly
These are my
like
favorite.
all 3 of these. Because we've had some Elf on the Shelf
Stinkers.
branded stuff before. I think it was cereal.
It-
And it was just like, wow. You know, there might have been some mixes too, though, that we had that we didn't like. I actually like all 3 of these, and I mean, it has nothing to
Well,
do.
I know they had Elf on the Shelf ice cream too.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they had some ice cream that was not.
Yeah.
It was nothing.
But nothing to do with Elf on the Shelf. It's just a Pillsbury Funfetti mix,
Yeah.
and they did a good job with
They
these.
did.
With any of these, if you want to get them, I think your kids are going to have fun making them. I think they're easy.
The only one that's a
And-
little sticky was the chocolate one. The other 2 sugar cookie ones, literally you can play with it like Play-Doh. So
Right,
it's no
but
big
that
deal.
one was stickier. It was stickier dough because you're adding 2 more tablespoons of butter to it. But all of these are very good cookies to have fun with. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.